Good afternoon, Liaquat. Please confirm if you can hear me and also see the slides on your screen. We'll just begin in 2 minutes from now.
Yeah, good afternoon, Manoj Kumar.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are
perfect. Thank
audible
you.
and screen is visible.
Perfect. Okay, so stay connected. We'll just begin in 2 minutes. We are facing some technical issues, so that's the reason we are starting late. Just 2 minutes
Okay,
from now. Thank you.
okay.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Good afternoon, everyone. We'll just begin in 1 minute from now. I'm so sorry for the delay that has happened due to some technical issues we're facing. We'll just begin in 1 minute, so stay connected. As soon as the slides gets over on your screen, we'll begin. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please confirm if you all of you can hear me and also see the slides. Type Y in the chat box if you can. Thank you, Amar, for confirming. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. And we will begin our learning journey that happens every Saturday at 2 p.m. Okay. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. You are joining in from Zoom and also from YouTube. So today's topic is careers for pharmacy professionals in gym and health clubs. Okay, so this is something which is very innovative and very new concept. Not many pharmacy professionals are trying their careers in gym and health clubs. Our proud pharmacist Nithin, who's joining us from Bangalore, he's a passionate pharmacist. He's also a professional bodybuilder. He owned Mr. Karnataka WFF and from NABA Association. This award further inspired him to take bodybuilding and dive deeper into health and nutrition industry and take this as a side hustle. Okay. Nithin currently trains a lot of clients, both online and offline, and helps them to take best out of their health, right? He owns a team popularly known as OLF. This team comprises of a number of bodybuilders who have represented both both state, Karnataka state and India. He utilizes his knowledge of pharmacy to help the fitness enthusiast know more about health, nutrition, and supplements. So, welcome, Nitin. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for agreeing to speak on this topic in such a short duration of time. Thank you so much. And I'll help you present the
My
slides from
pleasure.
my end. Okay.
Sure,
And
sir.
then you may talk, on each of the slides. You can just let me know when you want me to change the slides, and I'll change the slides from my end from here. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And
Yes.
you can wave the hand to participants. Some of them are joining in from YouTube, some of them are watching us on Zoom, and we'll have the interaction happening here on Zoom as well. Okay, so I'll be
Wonderful.
sharing the slides for you, and here it is.
So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nithin Yadav. Like sir said, me and Manoj sir met a couple of like 2 years back, I guess. Like,
Yeah,
even he's a sort of inspiration to everyone. Like when I met him for the first time, like there was some sort of spark that was lit in me also. So I have taken this pharmacy field to a next level, wherein even every pharmacist gets an idea how to make an earning out of this health industries, let it be gym, fitness trainer or fitness enthusiast or whatever, like they do now. People have started doing vlogs on fitness also, so all these things. So basically the concept about being a pharmacist as well as professional bodybuilder is there is some sort of science connected between both of these things, and there is, you can't, no one can deny it. Suppose if I given exact substantiated reason, this is the thing happening there, then no one can come and tell you that it is wrong, because I know I'm a pharmacist as well as an professional bodybuilder. So I am interlinking the two things, wherein I have a strong statement stating that I am correct. So that is the power, that is the knowledge that being a pharmacy is providing us. So I would like to, somewhere like 2 months back, of my one of my junior called me. He told me that I don't know why I chose this field. I'm regretting now. So I told him, suppose you told me 2 months back that I inspired you to become thin. You saw my post, you started liking all these things, you started asking me advice. All these things, all this knowledge has been imparted from pharmacy only. So I would like to be say that I'm a proud pharmacist as well as a professional bodybuilder, like how sir said.
excellent.
Thanks for giving me this opportunity, sir.
Perfect. Pleasure is mine. Thank you. Shall I go to the next slide?
Yeah, sir.
Perfect. Thank you. Here is it. So your story.
Yeah, my story actually it began way back in 2010. Uh, I was just I finished my 10th standard. I just walked into the gym. I asked for admission. I went. I lift dumbbells. I threw it everywhere. Then I came back home. That was only the thing that I did for 2 years. Then a sort of fitness education I started learning in Google. I started seeing fitness influencers at that time, inspired me to follow this fitness regimen, going for a walk or going for a run. All these things happened. Then over a period of time, I started dreaming about having six packs, flaunting it in front of mirror, that this and all. So slowly it sort of brought me a feeling wherein I could achieve somewhere a good platform in this field. So that is a time where I decided to take this field professionally. So, but somewhere in my house, people were not satisfied. They were like, "You have to do like your the studies is important. You can't quit that. No, you have to put 100% on your studies. No gym, no cricket, no nothing. All these things were happened, but it was very tough for me to manage. But somehow I was very successful in both of the things, and even they are happy today. So, like I finished my pharmacist journey in 2017. I finished it. I completed B Farm. Then I wanted to join M Farm, Then my father also did an admission. I took the money back and I did my competition. So that is where everything started. So I finished Mr. Bangalore University in 2000, way back in 2013. I won fourth place. Then I amateur bodybuilding Bangalore. I won in 2019 only. Then again Mr. Karnataka. I had just 1 month time from Bangalore to Karnataka. I placed in my category of 67 to 65 to 70 kgs first place, and then in open bodybuilding, then I came as a runner-up. And Akram Classic Goa, that was very short notice. I just went there among 240 participants. I placed fifth in that this thing, and I'm working as a quality assurance officer in Metric since past 4 years. Believe me that company and my HOD or my in charge, they give the support that even that is equal to what support I get from my parents, what support I get from my siblings also. So they always they stand with me together. They give good suggestions. They always help me. It's not like we stay as a family. That I would like to have this gratitude all my life towards Metric. So we'll move to the next slide, sir.
Perfect, Nithin. That is something, that is inspiring because, I feel many pharmacy professionals think that companies will not support them if they do something different. And your journey really inspires us. I'm sure a lot of pharmacists who will be watching this recording also later on, they'll be inspired to take this as a
So
career.
what I would like to tell is, like, everything is difficult until you do. Once you have it in your hand, that day when I won, probably my friends did not call me, my relatives did not call me, no one called me. The first person who called me was from the person from my company. He called me to ask what happened, how did it happen, like how did I win this. He collected the information and he passed over to everyone. And probably this was also put up in company's magazine also. So that is how company is also supporting me. Until you do, it is it is very difficult. Once after you show it to them, then they accept it and they they always guard your back. That is what I would like to say. And the balance is very much important. Suppose that day if I had told that I will not come to company for one month, I have competition, I would not win competition, because that is my earning source. This is my this I am passionate towards this. So that is how it has helped me a lot. So balancing both the things is very much important.
Absolutely.
Because, I used
time
to work.
management and planning. Yeah.
I used to work for 12 hours. 12 hours, believe me, sir, 12 hours I used to work in the company. Then the 14th hour I used to be in the gym. Then again I used to sleep for 4 or 5 hours. Then again I used to go to the gym. Then again to the company. So it was like a hectic schedule. But the thing is, like, how you manage and how you withstand those things. That is what I am today now.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Nithin, for sharing that journey. Excellent. Very inspiring. So I'll go to the next slide.
Yeah.
Perfect. Here we are.
So always we hear this quote, why health is called as wealth. Health is wealth. That this thing, I put it in my. I had a gym. It closed down due to COVID. I had put it behind my billing table. Health is wealth. So one fine day, one lady came to me and she told, I want to become thin, like I have to lose weight, that this and all. And she told me that she wants to take personal training from me. Then I told, how much do you charge? She asked me, how much do you charge? I told her 10K per month. And she told, 10K, so costly. My previous trainer, he used to train better than he used to charge me only 5K. Then I asked her, what is your trainer's qualification? Or what is his background, or has he done any certification, or is he a certified trainer, or how many years experience does he has? And probably on a statistics basic, he is a trainer from past 10 years, and I am into this field from past 4 years only professionally. And the thing is, like, he's not even finished his second PUC or something. And knowledge is zero. He doesn't know what is carbohydrates. He doesn't know what is protein. He doesn't know the ratio, how much for the client to be given and all. So I asked her, ma'am, I'm a pharmacist. Okay, I'm a registered professional pharmacist. I can write a page. I can calculate each and everything. I can calculate and give you how much grams of carbohydrates you can take in a day, protein in a day, and fats in a day. So, can this be done by your trainer? She told, does those things matter a lot? Yes, obviously it matters a lot. See, when a person is cutting down 500 calories from his maintenance calories, obviously in a week he'll reduce to 500 grams to 1 kgs because he is in calorie deficit. People don't know the concept of calorie deficit. Simply they go to a client or they open the Google, they type diet chart for weight loss, and everything comes there. Google is not designed for everyone. It's not designed for individual person, right? So if it was designed for individual person, then Google would be somewhere else. Google would be like an alien. Google would be God only. So that is why I always tell, like, health is always wealth. And this lifestyle is very costly. When you compare to the other thing, this leading this lifestyle is very costly. But one thing, but at the same time, your health is also improving, and your like, you put that positivity out, you spill that positivity out, you inspire people, and those inspired people come to you and they ask you, how did you become? That is where you start business, and that is where you earn clients. That is where you can start this as a side hustle. So that is what I would like to say. Pharmacy field has already given us so much knowledge to become a trainer, become you, that already a sort of career of gym and health center. What concept we are doing it today, it is already given us. So only thing is like how we put that in front of a person so that he gets attracted and we convert him as a client. So that is what I wanted to tell, that this thing. And one more thing, I've given a point wherein this quote also was written in one gym that was very much catchy. And the if you think that um, healthy lifestyle is costly, then why don't you try sickness? Once if he goes to hospital, then obviously it is more than healthy lifestyle, right? So that thing. So many people don't know about what is healthy lifestyle, what is fitness and active lifestyle, what is athletic lifestyle, what is professional bodybuilding lifestyle. So healthy lifestyle, it is like, you can maintain either by going to go do your physical activities in your day, or just maintain your diet, whatever you eat in your day. Only these things will matter a lot in healthy lifestyle. How much fluids you intake, how much electrolytes you load in, what are the timings that you wake up and sleep, how much sound sleep you're having in a day. All these things matters in a healthy lifestyle. But whereas in fitness and active lifestyle, it is little bit different from healthy lifestyle. You have to maintain both, wherein your diet is also important, exercise is also important, but not to an extent wherein it lasts more than 90 minutes per day. So it might include cardio also in that. Without cardio also it's fine. But the main prime thing is, with a good diet as well as your exercise, that is the point where you achieve a thing called fitness and active lifestyle. So next is athletic lifestyle. Athletic lifestyle is something, it is very hard. It is very hard than all the lifestyle that I have mentioned there, because you're pushing your limits way out of universe. Because your day by day it keeps on increasing. The effort keeps on increasing, the stress keeps on increasing, and to one point of time your body starts getting that endurance. And that is a point where you're being called as an athlete. So that too much of endurance workout, too much of resistance workout will be there in athletic lifestyle, and their sort of diet would be very, very, very stringent. They eat a lot of fibers, they eat a lot of fats, and but they eat a lot of fats and still stay very lean. That is athletic lifestyle. And wherein it comes to professional bodybuilding, probably it's been like almost uh, 8 to 9 months that I have eaten rice. Probably like I have cut down rice from past 6 to 8 months. I've withheld, like, I will not eat rice today. No, that is where I decided. Till it has been 6 months, I have not touched rice, a single grain of rice. And it is, like, you keep this sort of ego in you that no, this should be me. I have to be very strict in this. I have to do this today. So if I'm going for a workout also, it should be like, you have to be a saint. No matter how hard it is, you have to complete the workout. And when it comes to this professional bodybuilding, you will not have time to, I have not met my friends, my best friends since past 8 or 9 months, because I am prepping for another competition which is had in January. So, and I don't have time for my family. When I come back from home, the first prime thing is finish my meal and come back and sleep. That's all. I don't see anyone's face. When by the time I wake up every morning at 2:55 in the morning, and probably I prepare my first meal and second meal and pack it, and I go to the gym by 3:50 or 3:55. I start my workout. I finish it by 5:30, and I go to my work at 6 o'clock. So this is my schedule. 15 minutes, 20 minutes late, it will always be there, but still I cope up somewhere, and I work an extra hour there, and I come back to home. All this, it's a sort of regimen wherein you revolve around a single point called bodybuilding. You will have no other world around you, only bodybuilding in your mind. That's all. And even if someone comes and tells something to you, if he's telling that a building fell down, even you think it in a state of bodybuilding only. How many bricks fell down? Okay, if I throw one brick, how much biceps would I get? All these things, it'll you revolve around the thing called bodybuilding. So bodybuilding is completely different, and the food you eat, like for me, I have 8 meals in a day. I have 8 meals in a day, and people ask me, "You eat 8 meals so much?" No, I'm eating 8 meals. A person, normal person, wherein he eats 3 meals in a day, I split it as 8 meals. Why I do that? So every 2 hours gap, I'm eating one meal. So every 2 hours, the system is active. Every 2 hours, the complete food is getting digested. Suppose if I load 400 grams of rice into my body, there is no 100% bioavailability. I can't assure that. So I split it into two or three parts. I eat it every 2 to 3 hours gap. Then obviously body gets good absorption. That is where we have to think as a pharmacist, and that is where pharmacy and bodybuilding, or pharmacy or science, fitness, everything is interlinked. So that is what I am trying to make people understand, wherein there is no gap. But like you can also come to this field, you can do wonders here. So can we move on to the next slide, sir?
Yes, definitely. Here we are.
Okay. This fitness, health clubs, and gym as a side hustle for a pharmacy professional. Definitely, yes. You can see me. Probably I quit my job in 2019 after I won my competition. Then I started my gym in December, and I closed the gym in March because of COVID. So from March to the next year, until I got my job back again from the same company, uh, like how did I manage my expenses? It was only because of fitness. It was only because of fitness and the knowledge I got. Every morning I used to wake up. I used to have my clients wherein I used to train them online. Then I used to weekly once I used to take check-ins from them. I used to ask them what do you say, photographs. What is the change from previous week to this week? I used to calculate their BMR. I used to calculate their TDE, total daily energy expenditure. So what changes to be made in their diet? All these things, we have already learned that. And probably I would like to say there was a thing called blood checkup. This was a trendy thing going on in Bangalore. People, whenever they come to bodybuilding, they used to, or fitness or anything, or any gym you go, they used to withdraw samples of blood and they used to give it to this diagnostic centers and all. And it was very fishy, and no trainer and no person knew about this. Why fitness club is doing this? Why gyms are doing this? But I somewhere had this, a sort of doubt wherein I had studied something about this in biochemistry. So why don't I look up into that? So then I turned up the book and I saw these things, I put pharmacology books and all. Then I understood the fact wherein even this internal organs, wherein we are in fitness field, we take supplements and we take high protein food or high carbohydrate food, or high fat food. So a trendy thing called keto diet. So all these things, when you're stuffing into a body, how much body should take. Like body is like, it is a temple. We have to guard it. So when an external source is harming your body, you obviously have to go for a blood checkup every 3 months once. So in blood checkup, what would you get? Same thing, but complete blood count, LFT, KFT, then RFT, the what do you say, lipid profile, thyroid profile, all these things come up. Then I explained it to my trainer. I told him, see, this is the thing. So I told you, like, I'm LFT, liver function test. What is there? SGOT, SGPT, albumin, AG ratio, all these things. So I made a list. I wrote everything, explained to him. Then he asked me what thyroid would do to a person. Then there is two things: hypo, hyper. So these things will happen. I made a tabulated a column and gave to him. So next day, probably two to three people came to join to him, and he told, you have to get blood test done. And those people came back with blood test report, and he's sitting and telling the thing which I told to him. He's telling it in Kannada to the other person. That is how a pharmacist has a very strong role in fitness. That is how you can change people mindset or people view to see fitness as a pharmacist, right? So that is what I want to explain. And that is how a pharmacist should educate people about food habits, everything, see. And one more thing is, like, you have to educate about the food also. Suppose if he has thyroid, you have to tell him, at least you should not eat cabbage, broccoli, all these things you have to avoid. Then if he's suppose he has a sort of lactose intolerance or gluten intolerance, all these things will come up, that will cause a sort of side effect to him. So understanding a person's physiology, as well as his internal organ capacity, or all these things come up with blood tests. Once you have to sit, analyze all these things, and then you have to give him a food chart, or an health workout table for him, and educate him what is happening in his body, and how much he has to put pressure, how much a body can take. All these things a pharmacist can be. He is a proper person to be done, not a trainer who just comes in. He makes you do, like, heavy weights on you. He put, like, he will make you heavy do workout for 2 to 3 hours, and then he sends you home and you go exhausted and you feel, oh, today my trainer screwed me up. That is not workout. Always a workout is very much technical. Even you do for half an hour also, it should be very meaningful, not like you sweat. And one more thing is, like, you sweat more, you burn fat more. No, 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 no. It is because your body is elevated temperature is only putting that extra water which is there in your body, it is putting it out. That's all. It's not because like you're burning fat and you're sweating more. So all these things you have to impart education. You have to put into people's mind that even a pharmacist can also be an fitness enthusiast or a fitness influencer. So that is what I want to explain in this. And the second part is explain anatomy and physiology to understand. Suppose I walk into a gym and I see a person doing it wrong, and I go and correct him. He says, my trainer has told me to do this. Then, being a pharmacist, I told him, what exercise are you doing? He told me side lateral raise. So what is side lateral raise? My arm should move like this. This is lateral. This is lateral. This is anterior head. This is lateral head. This is rear head. So when I'm moving my arm in side lateral ways, it will fall on my lateral head. So what this person is doing, he's bringing his elbow front. So I told him, where is the anatomy working? Do you know how the muscle groups are defined? How the muscle groups are set in your shoulder? And if you bring front, which muscle group is activated? Then he saw me. Then you're looking so lean. That was way back in 2000, when all this competition started. He told me, like, you're so lean and you do. I have not seen you in this gym couple of times. So 1 or 2 times I have seen you. You're only teaching me. That is science. That is what I have learned. Human anatomy and physiology. That teacher has taught me what muscle is working when you do certain work. So all these things a pharmacist only can put an knowledge into a common man's mind or head. That is what I want to explain there. Then guide them with good supplement support for recovery. And this is a controversial topic. uh, After my workout, I always, take a scoop of whey, sometimes 2 scoop. It goes up till 3 scoops per day. And suddenly my father walks up and tell, you're taking too much of powder here. That is not acceptable in this house. You have to leave all these things. You have to maintain health. I told that, 1 second, do you know about this thing? What I have asked doctor. Every time you bring some different brand, I take photos and I ask doctor, what is this? Then what did doctor say? He says that you should not take too much, then kidney will be spoiled. Okay, then I'll tell you something. What is written on that? Whey protein. So whey is a derivative of milk product. Okay, fine. Then I would like to say, the whole world, a baby is born, the first breast milk will contain 90% of whey in that. Then why didn't doctor deny that? No doctor denied that. See, this is simple concept wherein you have to understand a concept. If you are taking a supplement, or if you're taking anything apart from what has been prescribed to you, you have to just go research about it. Even tomorrow, me being a trainer, I give you something, you should have that research mindset. Go put it in Google, understand why I have given you. And if I have given you something and I've told you something, then you have to come and correct me. That is how our mindset should be. And supplements, people always, they get scared. Supplements is nothing but, calcium and zinc, magnesium aspartate, or vitamin B12. All these things come as supplements. And there are other supplements wherein, which enhances your performance. That is completely different. So basic supplements which help your body to keep in a normal, good healthy level, that supplements is very much required. And when you are taking calcium, all these things daily, then doctor will call and tell you those things and all you should not take daily. But I would like to ask, see, every doctor who sees a person, he sees a normal healthy individual. But when you are involved into physical activities, or when you're involved into any sort of very tiring work, or you lift weights, or in your workplace too much of risky work is there, obviously body will drain out electrolytes, body will drain out all the minerals, all the this thing, what do you say, minerals, electrolytes, all these things will be drained out from your body. So those sort of micronutrients, you have to take it from an external source. And today what has happened in our current generation is, when we are all addicted to fast foods. So what is happening? I go there, I eat idli, chapati, all these things, now pizza, burger and all. So what happens is, micronutrients are lost. It is lost. It is nowhere coming to getting absorbed into our system. So obviously people have to depend upon supplements. That is why always I tell, whenever you're going to a gym or physical activities, basic supplements is always important. As per my knowledge, 1000 mg of calcium per day is required, 2500 mg of vitamin C is required, and 2 tablets of vitamin B12 is required, and 3000 mg of omega 3 fatty acids are required, and probably 500 mg of zinc, magnesium aspartate is required. So this is what I take as a basic supplements in a day. And I would like to also say this Himalayan Lividius 52. This also works well on my this liver. So all these things are, no, it is a basic supplement for me. I have planned it according to take it which time of the day. If I take it, how does it work? And early morning when I wake up also, I keep my system very clean. I just take a glass of hot water, I squeeze lime, everything is common like how other people do. But there is some glitch I do there. I had isopgal husk, I had that psyllium husk or isopgal husk, and then I add a little bit of pink salt, then I will squeeze one full lime, then everything is fine. But my friend asked me, why this isopgal husk you added, then you added this pink salt, you explain me. I want to know about this. Then I told him, everyone does the same thing, the other things are same, right? I added isopgal husk, that will help me as a cooler, as well as my bowels also come out very clean. And then the Himalayan pink salt, will balance my electrolyte throughout the day. A spoon of Himalayan pink salt will always, like if you take it in early morning in empty stomach, believe me, you will have no cramps, you will have no, a sort of headache or dizziness, or you feel like dehydrated. All these things you will not have. You will not see that in your throughout the day. So that is how we have to guide people with certain tips, supplementation tips, and which help them, ease from their pain or recover better. So that is what I would like to tell in that point. And next is conduct a health camp and give them minimal awareness of health issues. So health camp. My friend has a diagnostic lab center. I spoke to her. She's a doctor, in fact. And then she walked into the gym. We spoke to the owner, and we conducted a health camp. So it was like, I got my clients also, and she got her business done also. So it's like that. See, whenever you have an opportunity like this as a pharmacist, you have to utilize this. You have to, you have to pick everything which is in front of you, which is visible, which is affordable. Like, you have to grab it. That's all. You should not leave it to others. So when I got this opportunity, like, I brought them into the gym. It was something new, and even the owner was also like, "Oh, this person is doing wonders." Okay, some people were happy there. Then everyone went there. They got checked up. Then some people had issues. They gave their blood samples, and some people spoke to me directly, and all these things happened. Then uh, they also enrolled into my fitness program and all. Then I had a good relationship with the clients. And the other thing is, like, every 6 months they went to that my friend's place for checkup, and every 6 months they used to renew my plan also, based on we worked together, and she praised me, I praised her. All these things are business, but at the end of the day, the customer is satisfied and he's healthy too. That is what a pharmacist mindset should be. And one more thing is, like, I would like to tell this example. Why we have to do this health camp, and you have to impart knowledge is, one day when I was in JSS College of Pharmacy, my friend, she is Dr. Abhignana. She was studying JSS College, Medical College. I suddenly got a call. She told me that, Nithin, one patient has come. Probably you will find it interesting. He has taken some sort of powder. And he is explaining, and we are not coming to know what sort of powder he has taken. Then what are the symptoms? What can you see in that patient? Then she told me that he's shivering, and he is like a very hypertensive in a state, that state. And he is like, to talk also, like, his words are not coming out. He is very scared, sweating too much, and his palpitation is high. All these things. And I told him, give the call to him. Then I asked him, what did you take? Sir, he told, before starting my gym, my coach had assisted me to take some powder. I used to take daily 1 scoop. Today I took it 2 scoop. My mind is unstable. I'm feeling like I'm too much awake, hyperactive. I want to stay in some dark place. All these things and all. So, okay, what did you like? What was on the what image was there on the box you took? He told me there was one skull image. Then I told, give it to the doctor. Then my friend took the call, and I told, that is the thing called pre-workout. So it will have caffeine in it. So it will be caffeine in the sense, like, it will have more than 500 mg. The thing is, it is very much good for health in a low dose. But misusing it might also be an addiction also. In upcoming days, you might feel like taking more. And sometimes people also take it in dry scoop method. They take it from the box, and they put it into their mouth, and they chew it for 2 or 3 minutes, and then they swallow it with water. All these things will happen. So I told her, this is the thing. So you pre-workout, it will have caffeine in it. And some sort of amino acids also will be there, which will be triggering him to be, like, completely stimulated. Somehow he has to calm down, put him in a dark room, give him this dark chocolate and banana, everything will be fine. Then there was no treatment given to him. They put him in a dark room. The banana was given, then dark chocolate was given, all these things. Then after 3-4 hours, he was fine, and he was sent to his home. So and his house people came, and they took him also. And that was, I think, that was the last day of his gym also. So wherever we go, we have to educate them what is good, what is not good. And we have to educate them, like, amount of usage that we have to do for a certain thing, that should always be kept in front of them. Suppose I give them protein powder, and I tell them, take 2 scoops. He has to take 2 scoops. And if he asks me why 2 scoops, I have to have that knowledge of explaining him that we are taking this to fulfill our protein requirement. This is not a meal replacement. So this is how you should impart, being as an pharmacist as well as a uh, fitness influencer. So the next thing is majorly youngsters misuse addiction to steroids and PEDs. So this is the thing where I have to, like, stress upon. Whenever someone sees me, like, to be very frank, my own relatives, probably when I won this competition, he has taken steroids. That is why he has won, or else no one can win. So uh, a person who wakes up 2:55 in the morning and he goes to the gym and he finishes his workout by 6 o'clock and goes to the work, come back at 6 o'clock and again take rest for 2 hours, again go to gym, then again come back at 10. So these things doesn't matter. Only the thing which matters is steroids and PEDs. PEDs is performance enhancing drugs. So all these things are, this sort of rumors and this sort of issues always will be revolving around fitness. Suddenly if someone sees some lady who is very fat and she becomes thin, my own client, someone tell, hey, clen what is clenbuterol? So it is used in this asthmatic patients. So all this they call it steroids. Without information, they call it steroids. Basically, that is a medicine. According to a pharmacist, what I know, that is a medicine actually, that is used for a clinical condition. But the other trainer who is commenting on my client, he, hey, the steroid clenbuterol clen antadu T3 antadu. All these things will happen. So always have a strong hold on this. Whenever such topic comes to you, please educate people. There is no such thing called as steroids. There is a thing called hormones, which we call as steroids, or there is a thing called medicines, which people commonly called as steroids. And performance enhancing drugs also, see, some testosterone is called as performance enhancing drugs. Testosterone is called as steroids. Obviously testosterone is also an hormone. So how, as a pharmacist, how do we substantiate? That is very much important. Based on the usage, we substantiate. Suppose being a bodybuilder, I take that, it is called as performance enhancing drug. Suppose if a clinical patient is taking that, it is an hormone. There is no such thing called as steroid in bodybuilding, basically. And how to make one individual as your client? So when someone is talking like me and imparting so much knowledge which I have gained through my pharmacy background as well as my practical background from a fitness industry, you have to tell a person that fact that he doesn't know. Suppose he comes to me, one person comes to me and he tells me paragraph about something. I sit and I listen to him very carefully. I sit and analyze what he knows, what he doesn't know. Then I put a point where he doesn't know, and I prove myself. I know that, and you even don't know that. You have to be my client. That is a simple basic rule, thumb rule, wherein you can attract your clients. And the one more thing is like the relationship between you and your client. He has to respect you, and you have to respect him. Time management is very much important. And like when you are talking to a person, he should feel that the knowledge level in you is much better than the previous person who was training him. So all these things matter a lot.
Nithin, we can't hear you. Participants, please confirm if you can hear Nithin. Type no if you can't. Look like he got disconnected. Yeah, he got disconnected. So let's wait for a few seconds. I think he'll be back. Okay. So meantime, how are you finding this session? Is it interesting? Is it a new information? Never thought of this as a pharmacist? Yeah. Completely new information. NI, you can type NI if it is a new information. Yeah, thank you, Amar, for responding. Yes, it's a new information, and this is one objective of getting you all this new information here, right? Through these sessions, so that we can inspire more pharmacists to take up health and wellness, to take up gym and health clubs as a career, as a profession, because we can guide our clients, I mean, other health enthusiasts better with our kind of knowledge we have from our B Farm, M Farm, Farm D, right? With our degrees, we can do a better job. All right, let's see if I can contact him. Just give me 1 second. I'll just try to contact him. Yes, so Nithin is back. Just yes, Nithin, you are back. Please switch on your microphone. I'm sure you got a call, and that's why it got disconnected.
Oh, okay. So I was telling, like, if a person aged of 40 might not get a client of 20 years old or something like that. So, but I'm definitely sure that if a 40-year aged person has a knowledge of pharma background as well as a fitness background, definitely he can make client even of a 20-year-old kid. He will get attracted to you, because even my previous coach, his name is Harry Sandhu, and he is probably 40 years old, and he trains topmost bodybuilders in India, probably. And now currently my coach is called, his name is Ravindra Gowda. He's from Karnataka, and he's the first person to represent Sheru Classic as well as IFBB Pro League from Karnataka. And one more thing I would like to add upon this thing. My coach, he is an professional mechanical engineer, where he quit his profession and he is into fitness, and he's same of my age only. He's also 28 years. I am also 28 years. And he finished his engineering. He did not go to any job. And people, who graduated with him are in very good companies, but not earning as much as fitness enthusiast who is an engineer is earning. So this is how we should also try to make a difference in pharma field. So suppose tomorrow I walk out from, suppose my company terminates me tomorrow. I have something in my hand. I can earn from this. I can do something different from this. I have that hope, and that is my strength. So that is how pharma has too many fields, not only fitness. It might be anything else. I can tomorrow I can sit in my house and start a supplement store. It works well. It works well. Now this fancy thing has come, wherein they are putting this nutraceutical products or any gym products into medical shops, and they're selling it. So all these things is happening because this clubbing of fitness as well as this pharmacy or pharma field is very much in close grip manner, and we have to make utilization of this current generation, and you have to make an earning out of it. Or nowadays people complain pharma has a slow growth, and my juniors who are stepping into pharma field, they tell me that pay is less in pharma. So if it is less, it's not our mistake. It's everyone has got the same salary what we are getting. Everyone started from that point only. So what makes difference is what you learn extra from, what you outreach from your boundary. You go out from your boundary and you fetch something else. That makes the difference. So we have to not sit in one corner and think my salary is less, I don't have anywhere to go. You have to get up, search for the way. You have to go forward. You have to look what is available in this field. Now I would like to tell about my coach Ravindra Gowda. He is a mechanical engineer, and he could have worked in some good company, and he would have made a lakhs together salary. But today he has a mindset of sitting in his place and designing an equipment for workout. So then he was telling, I studied engineering. My parents are okay me doing this fitness journey, but I have something else in my mind. I asked him, what, sir? He told me that, how about me starting in this fitness equipment industry? That is how we have to think. That is how even we have to put in our knowledge which we have, and we have to come out with flying colors and prove that pharmacy also has a good value, and it is also it can also guard your health, your fitness and all. So that much education if you are getting, then we are blessed much. And don't ever feel that I would like to say this to our youngsters: don't ever feel that it is a curse that we choose pharmacy. We have only B Pharm we did, and we came to industry. We never realized that we have to do M Pharm, PhD to earn the salary of what a software engineer is earning. No, that is wrong actually. So by the time the software engineer is earning lakhs together, you can do crores together in this side hustle things. I go do online classes, go do weekly once you do one in a park, you conduct some program, you educate people, tell them what is diet, what is lifestyle, how you have to lead it. So all these things will give you a good image in the society. More you feel more satisfaction than the money that has been put that has been coming to you. That is what I would like to say. Can we move on to the next slide, sir?
Yes, perfect, Nithin. Thank you so much for those inspiring thoughts. Definitely, you can inspire a million of pharmacists now, I'm sure. Thank you.
So, do's and don'ts. What as a pharmacist as well as a coach uh, should do? Contribution should be equal. See, suppose tomorrow when I there is a situation wherein I have pharmacy in one hand, the fitness in the other hand. I have to serve justice to the both. It's not like I let down pharmacy and keep fitness high, or I keep pharmacy high and let fitness low. Then you're creating a sort of confusion in people's mind, wherein they start like disbelieving in you. 2 days back he told pharmacy is great, now he is telling fitness is great. So you have to do serve justice to both the fields.
Yeah, looks like we lost him one more time. It's because he's using his phone and he gets a lot of calls, right? So he'll be back in a moment. Stay connected, until he's back. And if you have any questions, keep them, ready. We'll take the questions and at the end of the session. And I'm sure, you'll be inspired by the end of this session to take up gym or health club as a career path, as a side hustle career path, right? Thank you. Stay connected. He'll be back in a moment. So meantime, keep your questions ready. I'm just reaching out to him. Just give me one moment. Yeah, he's back. Yes, Nithin, you are back. Please unmute. Nithin, you need to unmute. You need to unmute, Nithin.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yeah, you're audible. So we lost you in between. You're talking about the first point. I think you got it.
So serving justice to both the fields is very much important when you opt as a side hustle, as a main profession. So it always gives you a good impact, wherein people will think that, oh, this person is handling both the things good. So that is why we have to respect him. That is why we have to choose him as a coach. So all these things will matter a lot to a person who is, in front of you. you should not give him a sort of confusion wherein he talks one thing and he talks the other thing also. How can I accept him as my trainer, or how can I believe his words and go to that profession? All these things will matter a lot. And one more thing I would like to say is probably the world's best coach, his name is called as Hani Rambod, and basically he is a doctor, he's a surgeon, and he has left his medical field. He has come to bodybuilding profession, and he does not do bodybuilding. He trains his clients only on a basic principle wherein he has adopted. He has a very good knowledge about anatomy and physiology, how muscle groups work, and what sort of things to give for the muscle to grow well, how much protein should be given to body for that muscle growth. All these things, permutation, combination, all these things he has done, and he is the world's best coach. And probably no one would have broken his record. His student won 7 times or 8 times Mr. Olympia. So all these things, see, when a doctor is doing that, and every prime core thing we know about medicine, as well as all these supplements, how it is manufactured, all these things and all, when we are standing in front of a machine and performing all these activities, then I feel that even we have to reach that stage wherein people say, okay, fine, even a pharmacist is there, he is also best coach in the world. So someone should come out, think differently, and put in the effort and strive day and night and do something different to the society. Don't become a good coach. At least provide good information, provide good service to what you have learned, and make people feel that, okay, fine, pharmacy also has a knowledge. Even in fitness also, fitness is also having such a growth. So that is how we have to serve justice, and you have to contribute equal to both the profession. That is what I would like to say from my end. And the second thing is, never force an individual to perform. See, once they always these people tell this quote, I can take the horse to pond, but I can't make it drink. It should always be like that. When a client is coming to you, he tells, Nithin, I'll do only one workout, one muscle group workout today. I can't do two muscle group. Don't force me. I tell him, yes, no problem. Then I make him one muscle group workout. Then he stands in front of the mirror. He'll be full posing. He'll be looking like that. This and then I would, sir, shall I click on picture of you? Yeah, sir. I click on picture. Then, sir, today it's pumped up very well, sir. I don't think so. Like previous and all, I have not seen so much pump, but you're looking great today. Howda? Workout mana. That is how you have to push a person. When he doesn't have interest, you bring him. You have to do this. No, that will not never work. So you have to bring a person wherein you have to enter into his comfort zone. Then you have to pull him from his comfort zone and play your game. So that is how we have to be as an fitness influencer in this field. And even in case of supplements, when person, I have been offended many times when I say a person to take L-arginine, you take L-carnitine, you take all these are amino acids, but that words he hear, he thinks that, oh, this is a fat burner. What a fat burner is doing, how does it work? No one knows. No one has a knowledge about how these things are working. Whatever we take, whatever the body, either you take IM, you take IV, or orally, or anything. It might be anything. In case the first thing, the drug get metabolized in the liver. That is a prime principle for every drug that person is taking. So when a fat burner is taken, what happens? Nothing happens. Only our metabolic rate increases. That's all. And our heartbeat also increases. That's all. When heartbeat increases, metabolic rate increases. Obviously, the system gets active. Obviously, the calories get burnt more easily. Then you sweat more. That prime thing. The people should have this a sort of knowledge in them, so that when you are explaining, he has to understand. But when he is denying that, no, I will not use. I am very much natural. Leave him there. Okay, fine. You stay there. Then at one point of time, the other person who shows him result, or other client of yours show him the result, then you should, sir, he did it in 1 month, sir. I don't know how, but he has put very good effort, sir. How did he do? Sir, I told you that day, no, sir. He used that thing, so even I can use that. That is how you should pull a client. Not, sir, you have to take this or else don't come to my gym. I cannot tell that. So being a pharmacist, when you're giving it some supplements or some sort of tablets or some sort of injectables to a person, you have to make sure you have perfect knowledge about it and how to use it, direction of usage, and you have to also think whether it is a schedule H drug, you're going with a prescription, or without a prescription, if you're going, what is the crime and what is the consequences, what ranges side effects or adverse effect that will cause to a person, then what dosage as per his body weight, as per his height. All these things matter a lot when it comes to supplementation. That is very much important. All these things a pharmacist only can do. A pharmacist only can do this. I would bet, I would challenge everyone in this fitness field who has who are not pharmacists and staying in fitness field. No, they can't do it. They can never do it. In the same room, I can sit here and I can talk 1,000 words, but let other trainers come in the same room, they'll listen to me, because they know that this pharmacist knows something in him, something about the subject, so he's talking, I have to listen to him. There is one trainer who is 40 years old and he has an experience of 20 years and he's called as a celebrity trainer. And you can visit my Instagram profile. He has told about me, and 2 to 3 times he has told about my name, and he has put my name in the articles and all. uh, till today till today, any doubt, believe me, he sends to me. And all actors report. One time it used to come to me and I used to verify that, and used to tell what are the consequences, what has happened. Everything we get to know in our blood check report. How much water is drinking per day. Obviously bilirubin levels get high and low. Then the second thing is SGOT SGPT. Suppose he is into drinking or smoking or anything, obviously SGOT SGPT levels will elevate and deplete. So all these things, small things. And suppose if he has problem in his kidney, GFR rate, these are very much important. We have to keep this in mind, very key points, and you have to shoot it on the person who is in front of you, and you have to convert that person as a client, so that your pharmacy also is pharmacy profession also is being respected. Your this thing, what do you say, passionate lifestyle of fitness is also being respected. And third point is, make them realize their progress. This is very much important. So how I connect, I don't talk to my clients every day. Never. I don't talk to my clients every day. They ping me for some doubts. Then usually good morning, good night, I missed my workout, I missed my meal. I don't reply them. I never reply them. At the end of the week, Saturday, I make sure that early morning they come on live, or they send me photographs of how much they have changed, what is the body weight, then how much times did they work out. That is the day where evening I come home from my work, I sit, I talk to them, I completely analyze their mistakes, I completely appreciate their achievements, and I would like to tell, this is the target for the next week. This is how we are going to achieve. This is how much calorie deficit I'm going to put you in. This is what result we have to bring it in another 4 or 5 days. Okay, this is my plan. Are you ready for it, sir? You'll be motivated. Yes, sir, I'll do it, sir. Anyway, last week I've eaten too much. This week I'll not live, sir. I'll crush everything. This week we'll reduce 5 to 10 kgs. 5 to 10 kgs he will reduce. That is his mindset. But wherein he has a goal of 5 to 10 kgs, obviously he'll at least 2 kgs he will be reduced. That should be you have to motivate them. Not every day. Every day you can't fall behind a person. When you have 20-30 clients in a day, every day you can't go to each and everyone's place and see whether that person is doing or not, all these things and all. So there you have to keep one day wherein you communicate in an effective manner, wherein he understands your intention, that you also care about him. But at the end of the day, when he is giving you good results, you have to appreciate him at the same time. So that is where I and these things are very prime responsibilities of a trainer or a pharmacist that we have to do. Calorie tracking, and we have to check this BMI, body mass index, then BMR, basal metabolic rate, then TD, all these things we have to calculate. We have to tell them, explain them what is BMI, body mass index, how does it work, then what are the ranges, where does he fall, then what is basal metabolic rate, how does it work, what is the importance of that. basal metabolic rate gives you your maintenance calorie, how much you should eat in a day. And what is TDE? Total daily energy expenditure. Okay, what is in that? So different person, like sedentary job lifestyle, a person who is very active, person who work out for 4 to 5 days in a week, all these things have a different range of measurement, where you multiply that with your BMR, gives you maintenance calories. So all these things you have to keep on educating, so that he'll also feel that enthusiasm, or he'll also feel motivated to go to the next level. And the fourth most important thing is, say no to drugs. Being a pharmacist, as well as a fitness coach, or a professional bodybuilder, I would like to always say no to drugs. The thing is, why I would like to tell this is, I've seen people injecting into their veins, injecting into their glutes, intramuscular, all these things. But the thing is, they have a sort of goal. That goal, it should be like, another 10 years I would become something, not another 10 days I would become Hulk, or I should stand in a competition. That mindset is spoiling people. And that mindset is only bringing bad name to bodybuilding industry or fitness industry. That is the only thing which is now, see, there is one client, she's from Tanzania. She's my classmate as well. So what happens is, I was training her. She lost something around 11 kgs in 8 months or 9 months. But an Indian client of mine, she lost it in just in 2 months. There, see, what happens is, when she also has the same interest, even this person also, this girl also has the same interest. The only thing which mattered is how badly she wanted, and how slowly she wanted to take it healthy. So only these things matter a lot. And when being a fitness influencer, or being into pharmacy profession, even I should have that concern about both the health, how to deal with that. What suppose tomorrow if something happens, then what step I should take. All these things, even I should keep in my head, and I should react to that when situation comes to me. So there is always I take this precautionary measures. Suppose some person comes and tell me, Nithin, I want to start this bodybuilding. I have to do men's physique. I'm ready to take all these things, blah blah blah. You train me. I just know, I don't pull him to the gym and I start him. No, I don't do that. He has to get me blood report first. I will check it. If it is satisfactory, I will give him an NOC form. I have prepared one NOC form, and I take a printout in a bond paper with everything attached, with my details, with my photo, everything attached. And he has to fill that. He has no medical history found in anything. He doesn't have any fracture. He doesn't have any health issues. He doesn't have any sort of this this uh, the things which addictive things, like some things are there which is too much addictive. Like there is a popular thing called as mephentermine sulfate. This drug is probably used as symptomatic, as well as it is used in labor process, as well as it has some cases in hypotension also. And the other thing is called as AMP, adenosine monophosphate. This both acts in a different pathway, but still both give the same effect. But these things are misused in bodybuilding, too much misused in bodybuilding. So all these things I have to keep in mind. I have to put that points in one NOC form. I have to get it signed from them. And at last point, I have one twist wherein he has to get one witness signature from either from his parents or siblings or anyone. So this is how I keep myself careful, very careful, because tomorrow when I'm dealing with supplements and all, probably I tell him one tablet. Maybe he's an psychopath wherein he used 10 tablets per day. It happens. I would like to give you an example. My own cousin, I was training him, but he had this sleep issues. I told him, you can take melatonin supplement. It would help you better in sleep and all. Then he took melatonin supplement. He was sleeping better. Then one fine day, I don't know what made him feel to do this. He swallowed something around 20 to 30 melatonin tablets at a single shot. Then he was sleeping. I got doubt. 4 hours passed by, and the fifth hour also passed by. Then I went, just had a peep like this. Some sort of froth was coming from out from his mouth. I felt something fishy. Then I called my mother. We woke him up. Then he was sort of very dizzy. He was like he wanted to stay in a dark place. He was hitting everyone. Somehow we dragged him out. Then we took him to hospital. Then after 2 hours, doctors come and tell me that he has taken melatonin supplement or he has taken some sedative. That is why this thing has happened. So all these things we have to keep in mind. We have to be careful as a pharmacist, because if that day if something bad had happened, my profession would also would get a bad name, and my education background would have been affected, my career would have been affected, and even my passionate life would have been affected. So this is a prime key point wherein I would like to put in everyone's ear. Please always say no to drugs maximum. Someone is coming to the gym also, please make them work out 1 or 2 months without any supplements. He gets a sort of result wherein the next month you put supplements, he will get a wonderful result. So that is what I would like to say. So next slide, sir.
Excellent point, Nithin. Excellent point, and we must be very, very careful when
Yeah,
we,
yeah, sir.
when our people take drugs and medicines
Yeah.
without any prescription.
Because sir, now every pharmacist in Bangalore is trying to avoid even giving this insulin syringe also. They're looking a suspicious man who is asking him. But what is happening is there are some online website, like Indian Mart, all these things and all, somewhere being like a ghost, they supply all these things. So that is a thing wherein we as a pharmacist are getting bad name. That is what I would like to sell. And one more thing I would like to add is, like, I call a person and I asked him for some medicine, and he sent me the medicine. I asked him, "Are you a registered pharmacist?" And, no, I'm a bodybuilder. So this is happening mainly. These things are getting bad name to our profession. That is what I would like to put in front of people, wherein they understand that they have to tomorrow, if they get medicine from a bodybuilder and they tell pharmacist gave me, that would be a wrong thing. So
Absolutely.
they have to come to know that these things are happening there. So that is
Absolutely.
what I would like to tell.
Awareness is the key. Yeah,
Yeah.
awareness is the key. Yeah. So we are going to the next slide. Yeah. Here it is.
Yeah, how to build a career in health and fitness. That is how I started. I started as a pharmacist. Then slowly I went to the gym. Then I started seeing people. I just observed. Then there was one big bodybuilder who was working out there, and I used to daily go. I used to see his workout. The next day I used to do his workout. I, either it is a wrong moment or a right moment, I used to do his workout. Then he used to say, look at me daily. This person is copying me simply, and he is doing some mimic kind of thing. I do workout today, tomorrow he comes and does the workout. He was talking the same thing to the gym manager. Then gym manager called me. Then he asked me, hey, daily you are copying it since what? Tomorrow if he does some monkey exercise also, even you that also you will copy. So I told him very boldly, sir, I don't have knowledge about this. I'm a beginner. I'm a pharmacist. I know how the muscle group work, but I don't know what to lift, how much to lift, and what range to, should I lift so that the muscle get activated. Then he got me in touch with that bodybuilder. Then he shared his experience. Then he told me pros and cons, how fitness industry work. Then what are the things that are involved. Then how we have to handle it and all. Then being a trainer, what mindset we should have, what mindset should we should have. Because my job is not only being a trainer. Apart from being a trainer, even I have to compete in shows. I have to keep myself in condition so that someone looks at me and they have to get motivated and they have to come to me in turn. So that should be our mindset. And we should always have a tunnel vision. Today I'm training 10 clients, and evening I'm doing cardio, and next day morning I'm doing workout. If this schedule I fix, I have to do it as per the thing which has sit in my mind. Then if I deviate from that procedure, or deviate from that plan, usually I get irritated. Personally, I get irritated. I get angry on myself, telling that no, you did a wrong thing today. Then the rectification process is very much difficult, because again I have to set back to cycle, then again I have to shift things. All these things will happen. So mindset is everything. When you think that you have to do that, finish it off. Then confidence is the, uh, the key. I was the same thing I told you, side lateral raise. I do it in a different way, and the people, other people, what they do it in YouTube, or they do it in a different way. But some person asked me, why do you do it this way? I explained him, sir, this is my body, this is my frame. What is side lateral? This is my side, this is my lateral. So when I'm holding a brick and throwing it lateral ways, obviously my side lateral muscle is working, right? Not the way like you have to bend your elbow, put it front, so that the load will fall here. Obviously load is already falling on your elbow here. It is falling, the load is falling in the front face. On your wrist only it is going down here. But how about you lift it in the side lateral ways? The complete your side lateral muscle will get activated, including your rear delts. So all these things you have to confidently, uh, you have to put it in front of people. You should not hesitate actually. And they might laugh at you today, definitely. To There was one person doing, when I was doing this exercise, he was laughing. Then one fine day he came and told me, uh, uh, you will have a shoulder like your coach Ravindra Gowda, full round. Your delts will look good. That is how people change their view. They will laugh at you. Every gym you go, the workout you do, they if you do right, if you do wrong also, they laugh at you. If you lift heavy, if you lift light also, they'll laugh at you. But the only thing is, you have to be confident. You have to know the goal. You have to know your individual performance, day to day progressive overload, all these things and all you have to keep in mind. And you have to be confidently moving forward to achieve your goals. Never think of what is happening around you. That is what that point I've stated there. Be influencer either in fitness or lifestyle. This is very much important, na? Because I am a fitness influencer, and I do bodybuilding shows, and I keep it as um, I keep those things in my junkyard, and I don't show it to people. Then how will people come to know? It's like, owning an Bugatti or Lamborghini. You park it in garage. No will no one will come to know you have a Lamborghini or Bugatti. No, everyone, only sound will come. You'll switch it on in the garage and switch off. Sound will come. People think he is keeping one tape recorder and switching on things, and he is making hangama. That's all. So it's always important that if you are a fitness influencer or you are following such lifestyle, please put it on your profile. Please put it on Instagram. Please put it on your Facebook. Don't ever hesitate. Don't ever hesitate. People may talk not one things. Even when I did bodybuilding competition, my own relatives talked that he stood in underwear. No matter what, their son couldn't do that. Their son couldn't achieve that title. That is how we have to make difference. And the same people who spoke that thing, their sons come to me today and ask me for training. You should always be the change, and you should always put things in front of people, and you should always be you should influence people in a good way, being a pharmacist as well as a fitness enthusiast. And last but not the least, show that the knowledge is power, but always an humble pharmacist. This is very much important. People will come to me. They talk big things. They show up like, I know this, I know this. What do you know, like this and all? Yeah, sir, this is subject which I have learned from pharmacy. This is the practical things I have learned from fitness. So this is what I am putting in front of you. If you believe me, you can join me. This is my result. This is my result. This is what I can give you. If you are ready to join to my this enrollment, fine. If you're not joining, then there are so many trainers like me. You can go find the difference and you can come back. You are welcome always. That humbleness, if you have, you can grow up anywhere. That is what I would like to say in this slide. So, and the next slide is very much important, I guess so.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Most important. Yeah.
We miss him a lot. Probably I would like to tell my own brother. His name is Raghava Uday. He passed away in that helicopter accident in Mastigudi shooting. So one point of time, when he had taken me to his shooting spot, I had a chance to meet Puneeth sir. He was sitting in a chair. No one was around him. He was using his mobile, and I just walked front, and I thought he would scold me, and I came back. He noticed me coming front. Then the second time also I walked front, and then I felt some walk, and I turned back. My brother came and told, "You go, I'll talk to him. Nothing will happen. He'll not tell you anything. Go, go," he told. Then I walked front. Bunny illi ನೀವು ಯಾಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಎದುರ್ಕೊಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? He called me. He made me sit on his, chair handle. We took selfies, and he asked me what you're doing. I told him I'm studying in Justice College of Pharmacy. Nice. Then even my daughter is also too much into this fitness and all. We even about me, no. I have this too much of hair fall is there. What should I do? All these things he started asking me questions, and I started explaining him. We had a very good, healthy conversation. Like I've never had such. I've met so many actors, but never such experience with like Puneeth Rajkumar said. That vibe he gives, it is completely different. And everything he listen, you tell him, he hears it for the first time, or the he hears it for the n number of time. He has the same. Oh, da anga. That way of responding to people is very much catchy. And there was one bad thing, one bad rumor which was going roaming around when he passed away, that it is because of gym and all these things. Suppose I would like to tell you something. There is one engine you started, and you continuously run it. Obviously friction will be there, wear and tear will be there, and it goes to a sort of stress. Some or the other day you have to, that will come to bore. You have to remove the piston, replace. All these things will happen. Same way, even our body is also, it will grow. We grow, organs grow. We need a lot of food, we need a lot of fluids, we need a lot of supplements. Natural supplements, not like supplements from pharmacy. Air, water, all these things we need. But when you put a person in a compact zone, and you have too many things to handle, and you have so much stress to handle, that is where your body starts taking this that pressure on its system and its systemic circulation, and he feels a sort of stress. All these things will happen, and that will always revolve in your head. And you can, there will be a point wherein I can't go and tell my parents, I can't go and tell my wife, I can't go and tell my siblings, I can't go and tell my relatives, I can't go and tell my, no one will listen to your problem. Only thing is, they will sustagtidya, hingagtide, hospital go. Only they will do that. But we should always correct ourselves, rectify ourselves, put ourselves in front of others, take their suggestions, and it is in our hand only. But this person, probably he withheld too much of pressure in himself. Previous day night, no one analyzed that point, wherein he had this Shivraj Kumar's program, wherein Yash Shivraj Kumar and Puneeth Rajkumar sir was there. Then he finished that. He went to some party wherein Guru Kiran sir organized. From there, he had another work. He finished that. Without sleep, he came to home, and he went to the gym. So now, so much of stress. Just think how much cortisol, the stress hormone, the cortisol would have been released, because he's not a normal human being. He's a great actor, and whole nation knows him now. Not whole world knows him now. So just think how much pressure he had, how much how much tensed he was. And in that sort of pressure also, he gave importance to fitness. He gave importance to it. That is the prime thing. I want to tell it to people. That is the most important thing I want to tell it to people. Even the person is so much stressed, and he knows that there is a risk, he still went to opt fitness as his first thing before his breakfast. So, but unfortunately, a body couldn't take up. And there might be another chance also. He worked out. He did boxing for 30 minutes. He walked for 20 minutes, and he came back for steam bath. What happens there is, it elevates. Because your body temperature will increase, heartbeat will increase, metabolism will increase, then the excretion process also will increase. When all these three systems are in a rapid zone, very working zone, so obviously there will be a sort of system failure. Sometimes if too much of power overload is there, our transformers break down. Obviously the same thing might have happened. And they also told very clearly that after his steam shower, or what do you suppose, steam bath only, he felt uncomfortable. So there might be some sort of blockage wherein he never noticed. So all these things plays an important role. We cannot blame fitness everywhere. And the same doctor who told because of gym all these things happened, you go to him the next day with some diabetes or some heart issues, he will definitely tell, go for a walk, do some exercise, free exercise, Madi. That is there. We have to bring that mindset out. We have to, as a pharmacist today, I'm telling you, sir, I can challenge any doctor that if he says that supplementation is not required, I would always tell he's thinking of a normal individual human being. He's not thinking of an extremely active or active human being who is into fitness or physical activities. So that is what my intention or my views that as a pharmacist we have to change. And the same doctor who told not to work out, tomorrow the other patient goes, he only tell workout madi, go to gym, go to do cardio, go for a walk, go for a run, go for a jog. The same mechanism also we are doing it here. The only thing is he's using his legs here. Here we are using the whole body part. That's all. Only those things matter. So, but still, we miss him as a person. Why I put this photo is like after this his issue, like even my relatives or my parents or my siblings or my whoever my friends, everyone were like, hey, gym that is wrong actually. See, it is pertaining to an individual, and I've never faced such consequences when I was doing gym. So it is always important to think, sit, analyze, just add on points. Whatever you are suspecting that this might have happened, then you have to put it in front of public so that they accept you. So that is what I would like to tell. But we lost a great human being. That is a sad part. But still, so this is all about today's session. Hope I did not bug you more.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Nithin. That was a great presentation, and it was really insightful. I'm sure our pharmacy students and professionals will get a lot of ideas now to their careers in gym and has health club. Of course, they can either open a health club or a gym, or they can be a counselor or a coach. They can be a trainer. They can leverage the power of the pharmacy knowledge they have gained through their B Pharm, D Pharm, Pharm D, or even M Pharm. They can do that as a side hustle, as you rightly said. And that is very much needed because there is so much of uncertainty today in the world that, a double stream of income or a triple stream of income is definitely needed to take care of all the expenses and the growing needs of ours, right? So thank you so much, Nithin. That was great and nice.
Thanks for this opportunity, sir. Like, the phone rang up, you told me these things, and like I was waiting for this day, but I could not manage with my work schedule as well. So somehow I sought permission to ask permission or something. I came back home. I could do the best possible from my end.
Really appreciate that. And now, participants, if you want to ask any questions to Nithin, we are open. Just raise your virtual hand and then we'll take you online. You can also switch on your videos. We love interacting online, and then you can go on. Yes, Amar, you are good to go. You can ask the question.
First of all, thank you, sir. And it's a very valuable information and new learnings. And again, I am happy to share. I am also from JC's College of Pharmacy, sir. Thank you to hear.
Same family.
Excellent. So, thank you to see you, Amar.
Here in.
So you are in which year?
I am present. I am doing M.Pharm college. Present, I am doing internship in microlabs, sir.
Okay. Tell Seema ma'am I asked her. She was the one who taught me pharmacology.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Nice. You have any questions regarding fitness and anything?
Amar, we can't hear you. Amar, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Do you have any questions regarding fitness? Or
if you have any questions relevant to this topic, please do ask.
No question, sir. Thank you for hearing and new information, sir. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Amar.
I'll be in touch in LinkedIn and networks, other
Perfect.
networks, sir. Thank
you
you.
so much, and thank you. And to all the participants who are joining us here, you'll be getting a copy of this recording and also the LinkedIn link of Nithin. If you have any questions further, you can do connect with him, and whenever he gets time, he'll definitely respond you back. So any other questions, you please do ask us on Zoom and also on YouTube. I'll take the questions from there if you ask, and we are good to go otherwise. So we'll wait for a few seconds. If there are any questions, we'll take, or else I'll ask one question to Nithin. So
Yes,
Nithin, we have our D farms, B farms, M farms, now farm Ds, who are looking for different opportunities. And, as you rightly said, no one is happy with their current salaries, right? So they're always looking for some side hustle. So who do you think is the right candidate? What qualification do you think is the right qualification to be a coach or a training in fitness industry? In pharmacy, we have 4 different qualifications, right? D Farm, B Farm, M Farm, and Farm D. Who do you think is the right person for?
I think being a pharmacist is only it's a blessing. We can't differentiate like diploma in pharmacy, bachelor in pharmacy, master in doctor in all these things. Only thing which matters is like when you are very passionate about something, and at the same time you have to satisfy your house people with your profession also, or your academics also. Hook or crook, you have to find a way wherein both the things are put in lane, wherein it should feel like my son is doing this also, this is handling it better. So that way I adopted myself. Finishing my B Farm, I came back, I started working there. I used to work for 12 hours, then I used to come back, go to gym and all. People used to tell me, like, they used to threaten me, next death is yours. But somewhere that strong will, that strong mindset always was craving for something big, something big, something big. I was under a bad trainer for almost 5 years. I lost my precious 5 years there. Suppose if in fact I would have realized it earlier and I would have come out from there, I would be somewhere else now. And the thing is, like, that those lessons also has played a very much important role. And it's not like career wise, if I look like B Farm, D Farm, we should not differentiate it. Only thing which matters is pharmacist or pharmacy. That's all. So we have to make time. Hook or crook, we have to make time. We have to put our best in taking that knowledge and imparting it to people. That is
I totally agree with you. See, learning is a continuous process. Yeah. Our degree are just an entry point for everything.
Yeah.
And if you're really interested, we can always learn new things, and we can implement those new learnings in the new profile. So well said, Nithin. That was a real, nice one. Thank you so much. So, any advice to the youngsters who want to kickstart their career in gym or health clubs?
You see, like the best advice I would like to say is, before there is one proverb wherein before being in this what do you say, cashier, you have to be a plate lifter in an hotel. Then only you'll know how to reach that cashier goal. So always you have to start from zero. Literally. Even if you know the pharmacy knowledge also, you have to listen to the person who is teaching you. If he's a coach, if he's telling you something, you have to listen. You should never tell I am from pharmacy, what you're telling is wrong. So many times it has happened to me also. When a person is telling to me, I listen that. Then in mind I used to think this is wrong actually, but I don't know why he told me that. But we have to also think that what education he has got from the other person. Maybe he doesn't know, but he has been taught the wrong information to him. But I should not do the same to the other person. Absolutely. So we have to be the barrier there. So we have to start from zero. We have to accept things. We have to change things. Then we have to learn. Because from past 2019, after winning my competition, until I met my coach Ravindra Gowda, I never knew that side lateral raise can also be done like this. So learning is a daily process wherein even an amateur, even a pro, or even world topmost trainer, I told Hani Rambod, even if he comes also, he has something to learn from me. He has something to learn from you also. So all these things matter a lot. Learning is a continuous process. We should never stop that. The next point is once after you learn, stay grounded. Stay grounded. Never show that atrocities. Never show that you know everything. Don't pop your biceps in front of. Till today, wherever I go, even if it is hot, even if it is rainy, or even if it is sunny, whatever the situation might be, I always wear my sweatshirt. I never show my arms. I never show my legs or anything. But it's it's a sort of respect that you're given to your body, as well as it is a sort of respect that you're giving to the tribute that you're paying to the sport. This sport is not a sort of show off. It is a sort of show off only when your results speak on stage. We are doing it for our personal, for passional benefit, not that this Instagram post comes where a girl leaves you, you become bodybuilder. All these things are bullshit. Basically bullshit. When I started bodybuilding, I never started for a girl, but there are people who started for a girl and they're sitting in house, and I'm speaking in YouTube or this online platform. So it makes a lot of difference for what reason you start. And that day when I started, my parents never believed that this would be my side hustle. I challenged them. I told them, this is my investment. Believe me, this is my investment. They never believed in me, and they were telling that you're spoiling money, you're spoiling money, you're spoiling your health. But at the time of Corona, they felt that this person that day he did something, and that is putting his foot today. That feeling, you should bring the change in people's mind that okay, fine, this somewhere someday, even if he doesn't have anything to earn, this will help him. So that will also always be an additional point in your life wherein you can grow anywhere, having this what do you say, information, or this what do you say, sport in your heart. You should put your heart and soul. If you put your heart and soul, the tribute comes back to you in different ways.
Absolutely, totally agree with you. And this has been a pattern. I have been doing these webinars for more than 3 years now, and all the recordings of last 1.5 years is available on the YouTube. And this, every time the speakers come, they say this is a pattern. The pattern is we have to be a lifelong learner. We have to start from zero, and we have to learn from everyone, right? This is a common pattern in all the career paths that we discuss, and learning is definitely a continuous process. I totally agree with you. And even after 15 years in this domain of medical writing, I'm still learning. I definitely find something new all the days.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Nithin, for your time, and
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, sir.
The pleasure is mine. Pleasure is mine. And thank you.
Probably, maybe like I am putting my effort in the show which is coming in January 6th, 7th, 8th. Hopefully, like I will participate like 90%. Probably I need sort of blessing from you as well as
all of us, blessings and
all
all
viewers,
the
all your
prayers from all of
subscribers.
us.
Yeah, I will definitely come back with a trophy, and I'll again sit a session with you. I will definitely put more of this informations to how to become a trainer, what is there, what is supplements, what is supplementation plans, how to decide a diet plan for a individual person. All these things I'll be putting on. I'll give you an information. So whatever the maximum I learn, I will definitely share it with you.
Thank you so
Thanks
much
for this opportunity, sir. Means a lot to me.
Thank you so much. Totally honored to have you here. And the more you learn, the more you share, the more better our profession can become. And your learning, the way you are calculating the diet plan and everything, I'm sure this will definitely help even our PharmDs who are doing clinical practice, and they're helping patients, right? So it will definitely be helpful, and you will definitely all our prayers and support and blessing is with you. And I'm sure definitely you'll have a wonderful trophy to show to us, and we'll
Definitely, sir.
And we'll share the trophy and the videos to all the viewers who are watching us and who will be staying connected with us. And I'll be sharing that on LinkedIn as well to to ensure that it reaches to as many as people as possible. So thank you so much for motivating us. Thank you so much for encouraging us, and thank you so much for sharing new path. It's a totally new path. And you go to any pharmacy student or college, they'll say, okay, go to industry or go to teaching or go to higher education. These are the only three things they'll tell. And gym and health club is something which is totally unexplored. And with your the knowledge that you shared today, I'm sure a lot of pharmacists students will get an idea to get into this field, and they can at the same time they can keep themselves healthy, and they can also keep others healthy. So when everybody around us is healthy, fit, and fine, then naturally we can grow up, and we can be better as a society, right? So thank you so much, Nithin,
Thank
for
you, sir.
this,
Thank you.
and really appreciate all your time and the effort that you took. I was chasing you for this, for a long time, and you had to take off from your company and you had to come here and help us
My
understand.
pleasure, sir. My pleasure. I wanted to be in this platform. I wanted this sort of, projection. But today those prayers and those silent prayers has been answered by you. Like you gave me an opportunity. I'm very much blessed, and we'll again meet in
Definitely.
this platform, sir. I'll share much more information, much more contents which I know, and I would really like to help this pharmacists who are struggling. Like
Definitely.
so
Definitely.
we'll definitely
I'll
come back again with a good topic, good interesting subject.
Definitely. I'll invite you to another one. I have another group of pharmacy people
Yeah.
called Pharmastars. They are learning the next level of knowledge,
Oh,
and I'll also invite you there so that you can encourage them and we can
sure,
help
sir, sure.
them to learn more. So thank you so much, Nitin, and all the best for your next championship. And
Thank you, sir.
get the trophy for us, and we'll definitely
100%,
be
sir.
honored and happy to see the trophy with you. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you have a wonderful day ahead.
You
And
too,
to
sir.
all the
You too.
participants, thank you so much. Wish you a wonderful weekend ahead. And we'll meet again next Saturday at 2 p.m. for some new learning. So stay connected on LinkedIn or on YouTube or on Telegram, wherever you are connected with me, and you'll get all the information. Nitin, any final thoughts?
Sir, I have a team. I have a team called, Wolf of the Iron Street. This is very
Excellent.
much close to my heart, and people call me as a wolf only because I never show my form or I never show my physique very much updated in Instagram. So my concept is wherever I go, I step in. They call me as a debut hunter. Like I go the first time, I have to win. That is always there in my mindset. And the one person who always told me like, when you go for the first time and you lose, that is your lesson. When you go for the first time and you win, that is your blessing. I always, you know, I always went for blessing only. I never went for this learning process. So I was always, afraid of losing without this and all. But once when you fall down in life and again you raise back, because after my Karnataka, I was prepping for universe directly. There was India, there was Asia, there was world. I did not go for those. I was directly prepping for universe. Suddenly COVID came. So I, I lost I lost my form. I gained weight up till 105 kgs, and then I was totally demotivated in life. And one person, one of my friend, he came and he gave me one card. Then I told him, why are you giving me? You are being invited as chief guest. For what? No, my school function is there. We are conducting this annual program. You have to come. What for? What you won that Karnataka? No, you come. In this form, people, if I come there, no one will believe me that even person like this will win Mr. Karnataka. I was 195 kgs. Then there some sort of spark lit in me, and I lost something around 15 to 20 kgs in a span of two months. And then again I met my coach. Then things changed, and now it's completely a different lifestyle. I'm enjoying it. Probably I framed it as the wolf of the Iron Street. I never go and show it to everyone. The point wherein I stand on stage, people should see and feel the effort that I have put in. So this team is open for everyone. I don't charge a single penny also, but I only choose very passionate person who is into losing weights or who is into build body. Because I have some clients who are passionately trying for railways and this government job sectors and all through sports quota. So I train them with free of cost. And in this team, so anyone who is very much passionate, and if I find him very serious, I would really take him into my team and train him, give him my best of my knowledge and put him in the best position possible. So anyone is such candidate is there, they are always welcome.
Excellent. So I'll pass on this information to every group that I'm part of, and I'll also pass on your email ID and LinkedIn link. So in case anyone is interested, they'll definitely reach out to you. And we look always for passionate people, and passionate is not just in pharmacy, in every area of our lives, right? So being passionate is something that each one of us are looking for, and this is for all the participants. If you are passionate, if you want to work with Nithin, then do reach out to him, and he is offering all of us all of his knowledge to all of us for free, and just to help the pharmacy as a profession. So thank you so much, Nithin. That was really encouraging, and that was really inspiring one. Thank you so much. And all the participants, do stay connected for the next session that will happen on Saturday, next Saturday, that is 2 p.m. And all the best for whatever you are doing, and have a wonderful day ahead, wonderful weekend, and we'll meet again. Happy Deepavali to all of you. We'll meet again very, very soon. Thank you, Nithin. Stay
Happy
connected.
Diwali, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye,
So
sir. Take care.
bye. Thank you so